Om and Namaste. In today's session, we will take a look at the two most important virtues in life, peace and truth. Both of them are of utmost importance. Peacefulness and truthfulness are at the core of an ethical way of living. And the main topic is, which one is more important? Which one has the priority? And it is very difficult to make a decision on those two. There's very strong and very good reasons why peacefulness is the first and by far most important one. The medical doctors, for example, in their Hippocratical oath, in their commitment to their integrity, they formulated primo non nocere. First, do not harm, do not hurt anybody. This is the first and most important principle. And we find many similar examples like this, why and how peacefulness is the most important one. We can also see it in the context of yoga. In the famous Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, written around 2000 years ago, there's a list of the 5 virtues and 5 ethics. And in this list, peacefulness is the first one. And there's a certain priority given in the order how things are presented. First things first, isn't it? So peacefulness, ahimsa, is given by Patanjali as the most important virtue. And then directly afterwards comes truthfulness, satyam. But also satyam has strong evidence. This truthfulness is also given as one of the most important ones in other approaches, saying that truthfulness is the highest virtue. By no means should you comprise it. Should you make a compromise? Should you twist the truth? Should you say white lies? The Sanskrit word for truth or truthfulness is satyam, and it has as its root sat. Sat means pure existence, the pure being, the truth about existence. So you shouldn't bend that in any way. This is the most important recommendation, as it is mentioned in some ancient Indian scriptures. The point is also that when we are lying, we are in a way hurting somebody. We are offending them by not being sincere. So it's not really about which one is more important. The main message is both of them are of utmost importance. And the main question of this session is to explore how can we balance the two with each other. Because there's a tendency that we are kind of going either too much in this or in that side of the game. So we need to find a happy balance, a harmonious equilibrium between those two. As the famous Swami Shivananda said, truth is peace. Peace is truth. If you want to find peace, be truthful at all times. Or the famous Mahatma Gandhi, non-violence and truthfulness presuppose each other. We need the one to find the other. So they go hand in hand. And the question is how to balance between those two. And that is frequently not as obvious and easy as it seems in the theory. When we come to the obstacles, the challenges, even the conflicts of daily life, then it is in many cases quite difficult to find that balance between being peaceful and truthful. So the point is that our truth, all the true statements that we are making, our truth needs to be peaceful. We need to communicate these sincere statements in a harmonious way. We need to bring a peaceful atmosphere to our true speech. We need to find a way to communicate these honest messages, this sincere feedback We need to find a way to communicate it without offending the other person, without doing more harm than is needed. But that is in a way impossible, because frequently the truth is painful. It exposes something. It regularly requires courage to speak up. And that courage shows that it's kind of like, oh, I'm not so sure. Will I offend and hurt the other person by saying this or that? So sometimes it feels like dancing on raw eggs. We're kind of like, oh, I don't want to say anything wrong, but I also want to be honest. And it's like, oh. Any truth spoken from the heart opens others in love and connection. But if we speak the truth from the mind, in this kind of cunning way of self-righteousness, of like, oh, but it's true and I've always told you, then it will more likely offend others. So come from the heart when you speak your truth. That is the bottom line of the invitation. Be sincere, be genuine, and try to evaluate very carefully when is the right moment to communicate what part of the message, with what type of words, and with which attitude. Choose wisely. Don't just blurb it and like spit it out there. Like, Rah. No, be kind in your sincere speech. Knowing that also the tone of the voice makes a truly significant difference. Your mimics, your body language. The timing when you say something. Is it the right moment to confront your best friend with a painful truth? Maybe better wait another day or a week till they are in a strong position where it's a good moment, where we have a safe space, not in front of others, but a protected space where we can communicate sincerely. And I can hold space for my friend, holding them in that maybe painful reaction coming up, counterbalancing with sweetness, softness. So any truth spoken from the heart opens others in love and connection. Try to implement this suggestion and see how it goes. And I'm sure we have all tried already. So feel free to comment and share some of your experiences so we can learn from each other. Sending peaceful and truthful wishes from wonderful Bali. Namaste.